Time seems to be speeding up, and nobody got an answer to why, except there is an answer. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then if any man say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. So what do we mean by I have told you before? He warned us ahead of time. So this is what we call the security of prophecy, because he warned us ahead of time to prepare for all these things to come, to be all the way in him and want everything that he have for us. He told us to separate from this world. Don't be caught up in this worldly system, to come up out of this system. Because he told us what would happen in the last days. The book of Daniel, we warned about the Antichrist that's going to come and rule over earth, over mankind, with this oppressive system that will even kill you. Daniel chapter 11, verse 32. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries. But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits. People that know their God are going to be doing great works. Be strong. And they that understand among the people shall instruct many. Yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, by captivity, and by spoil many days. So those of us with understanding shall instruct people, meaning teach people. Those of us who know the gospel, because it's going to come a time it's going to cost us to be even speaking his word. So that's why I'm trying to show y'all what the Bible really says, because preachers ain't talking about this. Now when they shall fall, they shall be hoping with a little help. Nobody gonna be there to save them. Nobody gonna be there to help them. But many shall cleave to them with flatteries. Meaning many gonna join with the people that got understandings, but deceitfully. To spy on you, to get information on you, to get you killed by the Antichrist. If that makes sense. They ain't doing it sincerely. And some of them of understanding shall fall, to try them, and to purge, and to make them white, even to the time of the end, because it is yet for a time appointed. So ain't no just escaping out of here. Ain't no rapture. These God people still on the earth. The Antichrist is on the scene. God people is still on the scene, being strong, doing good works. But some of their garments is not clean. They're not all the way holy yet. So this is why they got to get tried through the fire to purge them and make them white, holy, all the way into the end. He who endures shall be saved. And the king shall do according to his will, and he shall exalt himself and magnify himself above every god, and shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished. For that is determined shall be done. Remember, he told us ahead of time. That was Matthew that I showed y'all first. Christ's words saying he told us ahead of time these things will come. Go back and read Matthew chapter 24. He said it. I'm just showing you places that he told us ahead of time. And it's the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3, kicking it off right away. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. So you blessed to read it, and you blessed to hear these things. It come alive. Don't take it for granted. Times getting hard at your job, ain't it? Times getting hard in the world. Feel like a ton of bricks on your chest. You can barely breathe. You panic, knowing that you one slip away from losing it all. It's not by accident. These are the times. Everything tightening up. The serpent coil is getting tighter and tighter and tighter. It's choking you until he either kill you or you tap out and give in to his will and beg for his mercy. And you take his mark. And in doing so, you seeking to save your life. But understand, with making that choice to receive his mark, you lose your life. Back to Daniel real quick. Daniel 11:37, we're still talking about the Antichrist. Say, neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. This is the Antichrist being talked about. He won't desire women. What do that tell you? This Antichrist is going to have a homosexual spirit. Now you see why that's on the rise in these last days. The spirit of the Antichrist is going out into the world. And they want the world in his image in these last days, when his kingdom is set up. But in his estate shall he honor the God of forces, and a God whom his fathers knew not shall he honor with gold and silver and with precious stones and pleasant things. Now what we're going to see in Revelation chapter 13, Antichrist, the beast system on the scene. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Now notice that the dragon gave him his power. The dragon gave this beast, this first beast out of the sea, his power. The dragon is Satan. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And all the world wondered after the beast. Now this deadly wound that was healed is the power of the Pope, the temporal power the Pope had in the beginning. It's coming back with full power in the last days. Well, all the churches is going to fall under the Pope, under Catholicism, universal, bringing everything in. Because the Pope, once we continue to read, is going to hand his power over to the second beast. So that's the deadly wound that was healed. We left off at verse 4. And they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. So they worshiped the dragon. Y'all see who get the worship? Satan, that gave the power to the beast. And they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. So there go that speaking blasphemies again against God. There's Satan. Talking about he gonna be like the Most High. He gonna set his nest among the stars in the congregation of the north. And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints. Here we go again. War with the saints. That's us. And to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. So he given power to war with us and to overcome us. So some of us gonna fall. But as long as we do battle, we don't give in and bow down to him, we got a greater reward coming. This is the security of prophecy. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. So those who not written in the book of life, y'all gonna worship him, and y'all gonna be knocked off, lose y'all soul forever. There's no eternal life for you. And that's the greatest loss ever. Verse 9, if any man have an ear, let him hear. If you have an ear, listen. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. So this beast coming up out of the earth, 2 horns. You know what those 2 horns is? Zionism and Catholicism, the Vatican. I can't make this up. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwelleth therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. And he had power to give unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So if you don't worship this beast, you're gonna be knocked off. Are you willing to die for that? Now, if you don't spend time with God and get to know him, build a good relationship with him, it's gonna be hard to stand. And it's hard to stand if you don't know these things. So that's why we're talking about it ahead of time. Because it's gonna come a day you're gonna have to make one bold choice. Choose God or deny him when you faced with death. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. So this is what the oppressive system gonna do. Gonna cause you to receive a mark in your right hand or your forehead, and give total submission, worship to the beast, to the dragon. Or if not, if you don't, you kicked out of the system. So now y'all see why everything is going digital. This is the setup right before your eyes. But do y'all know these things? Maybe not, because y'all ain't heard it. But you're hearing it now. Are you going to reject it? Are you going to know how real God is? How he sent his only begotten son to die for us? How his words hold true and don't come back void? The choice is yours. Do you want salvation? I know I do. When you faced up against this type of evil, are you going to be able to stand? I wouldn't without him, because you're going to be killed. But the thing is, when you know the security of prophecy, that many will be killed for my name's sake, things like that, but you're supposed to hold fast to his words and don't fear those that can kill your body but can't kill your soul, but fear the one that can kill your soul, kill your body and your soul and send you to hell. That's who you should fear. Meaning you fear God over man. Only man can kill your body. So they can kill his body, but my soul they can't touch. Verse 17, and I no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And that's the end of Revelation chapter 13. We done read the whole thing. We'll finish up tomorrow talking about the beast system, the mark of the beast, and Christ's second coming.